Hello, and welcome to the Fear Channel, a channel with regular broadcasts telling the most chilling of urban legends, ghost stories, and forays into the darkest corners of the human mind. Those faint of heart or prone to night terrors should proceed at their own risk. Tonight's story is Tengu.
Tengu are strange spirits that have appeared throughout Far Eastern folklore. They were first recorded in Chinese writings under the name Tengu, which is a name that is commonly used for comets and meteors. It roughly translates to heavenly bodies that fall to Earth. This highlights the Tengu's starry, or astral nature as spirits. The legends about the Tengu migrated to the island nation of Japan during the 600s. Originally, these beings were described as being evil bird-like demons that could trick or confuse people by taking on a human form. Usually, they would take on the form of a Buddhist priest or monk. While in this form, they would lead travelers astray. A person, if they were knowledgeable, could distinguish that someone was actually a Tengu disguising themselves if they noticed their unusually long nose. Some stories even have the Tengu taking on the form of an enlightened Buddha that would lead a monk to a remote location and then disappear into thin air, leaving the traveling monk stranded and lost. Throughout the folklore, it isn't clear if the Tengu are evil, kind-hearted, or just plain mischievous. In a reversal of circumstance, there are stories of Tengu leading people out from being lost in the wilderness. There are also stories about Tengu teaching swordsmanship to the hero of the tale. Some religious sects in Japan worship Tengu as beneficial spirits, otherwise known as kami. Much like with humans, there seem to be kind Tengu and others who are much less benevolent. They are sometimes referred to as mountain goblins. There are stories that describe the Tengu as such, where they raid nearby villages and abduct local children. In these stories, someone has to go and confront the Tengu in order to rescue the child. Some have gone so far as to connect the Tengu with extraterrestrials. While most stories say that the Tengu travel by means of teleportation, other stories depict them as traveling on top of small discs. When you add this to the stories about child abduction, people going missing, and the fact that they are described as coming from the sky, it is possible that there might be some link. Even more fascinating is the fact that they do not speak with their mouths. Stories describe the Tengu using what is effectually telepathic communication, where sound is transferred directly to another person's mind. This is similar to alien abduction stories where the extraterrestrials also use telepathy to communicate, be they friend or foe, and whether they reside in our own universe's backyard or are otherworldly, the Tengu are strange creatures whose origins remain a mystery to this day.